Delroy lives. It's Monday today. Over the weekend on Saturday, I popped the driver's side back together on this and hooked it up to some life support. No real air cleaner on it, but let it to run. Took it out Sunday for a short drive. My wife and I took it out. Runs real good, and put some gasoline in it. Now it's time for stage 2, and that is drop the coolant out of this thing, flush it, change that thermostat and the hoses, and run the bypass on this, and try along the way not to fall into the trap. And I'll tell you about the trap. Alright guys, what is the trap, you say? Well, there's a lot of traps. The trap I'm talking about is like with the project car, is having one thing in mind and then taking a left or right turn and going, and it's easy to do because, well, you're right here doing this for a few dollars more, I can do that, and while I'm here I might as well. And sometimes that's a good idea though, while you're at some place and you don't want to double up on the labor later, so while you're somewhere, while you've got a dashboard apart or something, well, there's the heater cord, it's a bitch to get to, that's a good idea, well, let's just do that while we've got this all apart. Things like that. So the flushing it now, going to the cooling system, I always, if you're going to drop the coolant out of a car, it's a good idea, let's throw a thermostat in it while it's got no coolant in it. So we're going to flush it, we're going to do the thermostat, we're going to do the bypass, we're going to do all new hoses, and I could have went with the 160 stat, but then I'd had to go ahead and go in and tune the car then for the cooler stat. So right now I just went with the stock. I think it's 186 or 187 when it comes on at, and you can turn the fans on and off a little sooner if you want by going in the tune, but it's stay out of the trap and get it to run right first. Get all the service stuff out of the way. Drive it some, see how it drives, see how the shift points are. I still got to get the wheels off of it yet. I still want to take a look at the differential in the back. Anything that needs service it. We may go ahead and bleed some brake fluid through it, flush that, and hell, if it's up on jack stands, I might as well, do the differential fluid too. But that's stuff that's needed. That's service stuff. So, it's a real good idea to say, well, while we're this far in, let's just put a camshaft in it. And when we're going to put a camshaft in it, let's put headers on it. We'll put headers on it. We'll get rid of that Y pipe with the flat on the driver's side. Those things are kind of flat to keep them from rubbing the ground when you're in and out of little liftovers and parking lots and driveways and shit. So one thing and then balloons, and one thing to another and another and another, and especially when you have friends like mine who have good ideas, but we're sitting around bullshitting and, hey, we could do this, we could do that, and my son, he's the same way, we could do this, we could do that, and you guys, love my friends, love my family, love my son, I'm a good buddy in that, but you get talking and you can ramp yourself up. That's the trap. So stay out of the trap, guys. We'll bring you back here when we're doing little coolant work, little coolant flush. If there's anything happening, we'll take you along. I don't know of anything that's really going on here within the next few days, so I'll keep you posted. Take care, guys.